When someone lingers in your mind, it feels consuming, almost as if they've taken up permanent residence in your thoughts. You've asked yourself countless times, how do I let this go? The answer lies not in suppression, but in understanding and intentional action. Let me guide you through this process, a process not just for quieting your mind, but for freeing your soul. To begin, let's address the truth. Your thoughts are not the problem. The way you engage with them is. Thoughts persist because they are tied to unresolved emotions, unspoken energy, and sometimes spiritual lessons. Carl Jung, who was a pioneering psychologist and spiritual thinker, said, "What you resist persists." This means the more you fight against these thoughts, the stronger they become. To release them, we must approach the situation with curiosity and compassion rather than resistance. The first step is awareness. Before you can stop thinking about someone, you need to understand why they occupy your thoughts so persistently. Ask yourself, what emotion is tied to this person? Is it love, anger, regret, or longing? Often, these thoughts are not about the person themselves, but about what they represent: an unmet need, an unresolved conflict, or a part of yourself seeking attention. Writing down your thoughts can be helpful. Journaling brings clarity and allows you to see patterns that may otherwise remain hidden. Next, let's talk about energetic detachment. Energy plays a critical role in why someone lingers in your mind. When you focus on someone intensely, you're forming an energetic cord, an invisible connection that binds your energy to theirs. Cutting this cord doesn't mean you're rejecting them. It means you're reclaiming yourself. Visualization exercises are powerful tools for this. Picture the cord that connects you to this person and imagine cutting it gently with love and gratitude. Say to yourself, I release you with peace and love. I reclaim my energy. Gratitude is essential in this process. Gratitude isn't just about being thankful for the good things. It's about finding value in the experiences that challenged you. When you think about this person, shift your mindset from frustration to gratitude for the role they played in your journey. Even if the relationship was painful, it taught you something about yourself. As Rumi, the great Sufi poet, wrote, "Try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you, and do not worry that your life is turning upside down. How do you know that the side you are used to is better than the one to come?" Another important step is redirecting your focus. Obsessive thoughts often stem from an unbalanced focus on one aspect of your life. The more attention you give to one person, the more it feels like they dominate your reality. Break this cycle by engaging in activities that expand your energy outward. Explore a creative project, dive into your spiritual practice, or spend time in nature. Every time you redirect your focus, you weaken the grip these thoughts have over you. It's also important to address emotional release. Suppressed emotions are often the reason why thoughts about someone persist. If you've never fully allowed yourself to feel the emotions tied to this person, whether it's sadness, anger, or longing, those feelings remain unresolved. Emotional release can take many forms. Write them a letter you'll never send, speak your feelings out loud during meditation, or simply allow yourself to cry. Release creates space, and in that space, healing begins. Let's not forget boundaries. Sometimes, thoughts about someone persist because you've allowed them too much access to your energy. If this person is still in your life, but in a way that feels draining or unhealthy, it's time to set boundaries. Boundaries aren't about building walls, they're about protecting your peace. Brené Brown, who is a leading researcher on vulnerability and shame, explains, "Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others." The final and perhaps most profound step is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about excusing someone's actions, it's about freeing yourself from the weight of resentment and pain. This includes forgiving yourself. Louise Hay, who was a pioneer in the field of self-healing, said, "Forgiveness opens the door to love and peace. It is a gift you give to yourself." Holding on to guilt or regret ties you to the past. Forgiveness breaks those chains and allows you to move forward with grace. Now, let's talk about trust, trusting in divine timing and the unfolding of your journey. Healing isn't a linear process. There will be days when thoughts resurface, and that's okay. The key is to respond to them differently. Instead of engaging with these thoughts, observe them. Say to yourself, I see you, I understand why you're here, and I choose to release you. This is your guide to letting go. Awareness, energetic detachment, gratitude, redirecting focus, emotional release, boundaries, forgiveness, and trust. Each step is a piece of the puzzle, bringing you closer to freedom. Remember, this process isn't about erasing someone from your mind. It's about reclaiming the parts of yourself that have been tied to them. The next time you find yourself consumed by thoughts of someone, pause and breathe. Recognize the power you hold to transform those thoughts into tools for growth. This journey is not about them. It's about you, your healing, your peace, and your evolution. And as you take each step, know that you are not alone. The universe is always guiding you toward clarity and freedom. It's time to let go, not with force, but with love, for yourself and the life you are creating.